Vea Kaiser, bonjour. Un grand merci d'avoir accepté l'invitation de la Fringale culturelle. C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer. Vous venez nous rendre visite en France pour nous présenter votre premier roman, Blasmusikpop, disponible aux éditions Presse de la Cité. Pour commencer, dans quel état d'esprit vous vous trouvez pour présenter ce livre aux Français?
I feel so wonderful. When you go to other countries, you just do one interview after the other, and in between somebody will give you a sandwich. But if you're in France, you have dinner and lunch and wonderful people. So I really enjoy the atmosphere here, and I think it's the biggest honor for a writer if you come to another country and people say your book is great. Although it's a different language and maybe sometimes a different cultural background, but to see that your writing is not limited to the little place where you come from is something really wonderful.
Alors, Blasmusikpop, votre roman, il est juste incroyable parce que on va parler du contenu, mais avant de parler du contenu, il faut déjà dire que chez vous, quand il est sorti, vous en avez déjà vendu plus de 100 000 exemplaires. Comment avez-vous vécu ce succès?
First of all, it's a crazy feeling, when I wrote the book, I thought that nobody wants it. I thought I write it for myself, and maybe if I'm lucky, one day I will sell like 500 copies. But then I found a publisher in Germany, and they said, hey, we will sell 20,000 copies. Don't worry, we will do that. And I was like, okay, if they really sell 20,000 copies, then I'm gonna drink one glass of champagne for every other copy. So, as you can imagine, that I didn't do that because I wouldn't be here anymore if I did. But it's an amazing feeling. I mean, it's the thing that all your dreams come true, and even those dreams which you didn't dare saying because you thought they're so ridiculous, they will never gonna happen, but here you are, and they happened, and that's something you can't put into words.
Alors, ce roman, on va en parler de Blasmusikpop. Nous, on l'a trouvé absolument génial. L'histoire est très étonnante, originale. Et justement, en quelques mots, comment vous pouvez la résumer, cette histoire?
But I would say it's a story about a little village, and it's a story about what happens if in a village that is really closed and very far away from the rest of the world, suddenly somebody gets born that doesn't belong there, that is totally different, but has to stay there and maybe change everything. So it's a story about outsiders and insiders. It's a story about mountains and villages. It's a story about cows and cats and dogs. Also some animals, of course. But really, you have to have mercy with me because I wrote 500 pages, and for me the most difficult thing is to focus on 5 sentences.
On sent aussi dans votre roman que vous tordez un peu le cou aux idées reçues entre, je sais pas s'il y a une guerre, mais la façon dont vivent les gens en ville et dont les gens vivent à la campagne. Il y a vraiment cette opposition et vous vous amusez à mélanger les genres dans votre roman.
This contrast of city and of village is somehow my story because I grew up on a little village, but then I moved to the city, and even when I was 5 years old, I was so sure that one day I'm gonna move to Vienna, and so, but I never gave up the countryside, and still today I often go back and experience the life in the village, and sometimes it's really scary, sometimes it's spooky, but most of the times it's just funny. And so I didn't really think about, will it be a funny book or will it be a depressing book? There was the thing that so many funny things happened that I had to write them down.